everybody dies. But some people have come back, and their stories of what's on the other side might be our only glimpse into what comes after all of this. And the group of stories that I personally find most interesting within the near-death experience realm come from atheists. Nancy Rhines died an atheist after being struck by an SUV being operated by a distracted driver. And she was pinned between the vehicle and the asphalt as she was drugged. And in that moment, she experienced something that she describes as dual consciousness, where she was simultaneously being drugged by the vehicle and watching the accident unfold from above it. Now, after being rushed to a local hospital and undergoing surgery, Nancy actually died. And after doctors brought her back, she recalled an experience she had where she woke up in a mountain meadow full of flowers and trees and massive mountains in the distance. She didn't experience panic or fear, but she did experience a massive level of confusion because she was still her, and she recognized the fact that she shouldn't be where she was because she was an atheist. She didn't even believe in any of this. And she says that the moment that that thought hit her, she felt a voice from all around her that said,
"This is your home, and you belong here."
And what's so interesting is this is really common within near-death experiences, a sense of unconditional love and belonging even for people who didn't believe in God during life. There's actually another case that I find really interesting. Eben Alexander was a neurosurgeon who contracted a rare form of bacterial meningitis in Israel, and by the time he was hospitalized, doctors pronounced him brain dead for 7 days before he somehow came out of his coma. And his experience was really similar to Nancy's. He felt a sense that he could do no wrong, he had done no wrong during his life, and he felt just an overwhelming surrounding sense of unconditional love. And also what's interesting is both of these atheist near-death experience survivors and hundreds of others experienced something else similar, which is their deceased loved ones coming to greet them on the other side. Parents, grandparents, siblings, children whose lives were cut short. According to the people who have been there and come back, our people are the ones who meet us to guide us to the other side in the end. And they all also say that the experience is more real than anything they ever experienced during life, almost like they're waking up from a dream into what is actually real. They describe on the other side colors that don't exist in this plane of reality. They describe being able to see and feel sound. And there's actually a studio that's making a movie about all of this, and they've made one of the first real attempts to visually represent as close to the descriptions of survivors what was actually seen. It's called After Death, and those guys were cool enough to send me a couple of clips to include for this piece of media. So a lot of what you've seen while I've been talking about this are the actual visuals described by survivors who claim to have been on the other side. They're visuals that can't be captured on film, so they have to be created by digital artists. And in this movie, they've tried to render what this space looks like, where everyone is connected through love and through light, as survivors describe. And I think I've been on this NDE rabbit hole because of everything that's going on in the world. And I don't know if any of this is real. I almost don't care that none of it can be proven, because all of this has just been hitting different because of the global situation that we're all watching unfold. And I have no idea what actually happens after this, but with everything going on, I hope it's as peaceful as people say, and I hope it's as happy and real as it's described by people who claim to have been there and have come back. What do you think happens?